Several police officers were injured, a squad car was set ablaze, and gangs in Baltimore threatened to continue attacks on cops Monday as unrest mounted following the funeral of a black man who died in police custody earlier this month. The rioting and threats of further violence followed the funeral of Freddie Gray, who died April 18, a week after being injured while in police custody. Gray, 25, was being transported in a police vehicle when he suffered injuries that proved fatal. On Monday, police said an online call was issued for a purge at 3 p.m. ET, starting at Mondawmin Mall and ending in the downtown area. The type of threat is based on a movie called The Purge, whose plot involves rampant lawlessness. Tweets from the Baltimore Police Department appeared to show the protesters followed through. One Twitter dispatch said a group of juveniles in the area of the mall were blocking traffic, and there were reports of rock throwing. A police captain said at a press conference 7 police officers had been injured, 1 rendered unconscious and several suffering broken bones. Armored SWAT vehicles were on the scene, but police were asking protesters to remain peaceful. Meanwhile, nearby University of Maryland-Baltimore has closed its campus, as have many area businesses. It's a group of lawless individuals. Baltimore Police Capt. Eric Kowalczyk. "We have 7 officers who were injured during the course of this," said Baltimore Police Capt. Eric Kowalczyk. "They have broken bones, one of them is unresponsive. This is not okay. Our officers went out to that situation to make sure that the people who live in that community were safe, and we're going to continue to do what we can to make sure that those people stay safe. It's a group of lawless individuals," Kowalczyk said of the rioters. "What we know is that they are a group of criminals with no regard for the people in the community." A police source told Fox News several gangs, including Black Guerrilla Family, Bloods, and Crips, all had entered into a contract to attack police. 6 Baltimore police officers were suspended after Gray's arrest and injury, but a probe into the circumstances is ongoing. His attorney, Bill Murphy, told mourners at Monday's funeral at New Shiloh Baptist Church that the community will continue to pressure officials for answers. "This is our moment to get at truth. This is our moment to get it right," Murphy said. Gray's death has prompted near-daily demonstrations. Gray was arrested after officers chased him through a West Baltimore neighborhood and dragged him into a police van. Murphy has said his spine was nearly severed. Police said Gray was arrested after he made eye contact with officers and ran away. Officers held him down, handcuffed him and loaded him into the van. While inside, he became irate and leg cuffs were put on him, police have said. Gray asked for medical help several times, beginning before he was placed in the van. After a 30-minute ride that included 3 stops, paramedics were called. Authorities have not explained how or when Gray's spine was injured. Police acknowledged Friday that Gray should have received medical attention on the spot where he was arrested before he was put inside a police transport van handcuffed and without a seat belt, a violation of the police department's policy. On Saturday, as protests continued to turn ugly, Baltimore Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake confirmed that the protesters were being given space to destroy. "I worked with the police and instructed them to do everything that they could to make sure that the protesters were able to exercise their right to free speech," the mayor said. "It's a very delicate balancing act because while we tried to make sure that they were protected from the cars and the other things that were going on, we also gave those who wished to destroy space to do that as well."